Hello everybody, I'm Raijin, and on this video we'll make a character analysis about Edward Newgate Whitebeard, the strongest man in One Piece world. We'll talk about his character, his power and abilities, things you may didn't know, fan facts, and stay till the end of the video to not miss his special quote. And let's go! Whitebeard was born on 6th of April and died at the age of 72 years old. With a height of 6 meters tall, he was a Yonko and the rival of the Pirate King Gol D. He was a member of the legendary Rocks Pirates along with Kaido and Big Mom and held the title of the strongest man in the world for his physical powers. Whitebeard had an outstanding bounty of 5,046,000,000 berry, which was the highest bounty among Yonkos, and according to Sengoku he had the power to destroy the world. He was a fearless, carefree man who refused every advice given to him, although he knew that he was a single old man and that he couldn't be the strongest forever. It is said that Whitebeard was the man closest to One Piece, but from a very young age he didn't care about gold. The only thing he wanted more than anything was a family, which he saw as the greatest treasure. He used to call everyone on his crew his son, and his parental-like attitude, deeply caring for his crew, was the reason why Whitebeard pirates held such a strong loyalty to their captain. Newgate believed in inherited will, and that's why for him the yacht were the keys to the future, stating that their lives are far more important than his own. He admired and respected those who would carry this will to the new age like Luffy, and also respected his old rivals and enemies who, as he said, they knew the seas. And last, he was proud for his long blonde hair and his beard. Whitebeard had the power of Gura Gura no Mi, which is considered to be the strongest paramecia type devil fruit. It gave him the ability to create vibrations and earthquakes, making him the Tremor Man. With his bare hands he could create tsunamis, completely change the landscape of the battlefield, and as Sengoku said, he could sink entire islands. Besides his powerful devil fruit, Whitebeard also had tremendous strength, as he could stop gigantic ships with just one hand and also use a Bicento that could combine his tremor powers with it. He belongs to that small group of people who can use all three types of Haki, and his Haki powers seem to be mastered, as we can see from his clash with Roger and from the fact that every time he clashed with a man of his caliber, the sky was split in half. Although due to his age, his Haki powers have weakened a lot, to the point that he could barely use them at the Paramount War. His Bicento is a Meito named Murakumo Giri and is one of the 12 supreme great swords, although it's not a sword but a bigger version of Naginata. Newgate was an orphan and Sphinx is the island where he was born. Sphinx is not affiliated with the world government due to its poverty, and it's now under Marco's protection. 5 years after the incident at the God Valley, Whitebeard formed his own crew, ruled the seas with Roger, and retained his title of the strongest man in the world before the great age of piracy. That means that even when Roger was alive, Whitebeard had the title of the strongest man in the world. The only person on his crew who didn't address as a son was Kozuki Oden, whom he considered as a brother. Oden was the commander of his 2nd division, and after he left the crew, that spot remained empty till the time Ace joined the Whitebeard pirates. He died while standing after having been slashed and stabbed 267 times, shot by 152 bullets, hit by 46 cannonballs, and having his insides burned with 2 holes in his chest and half of his head burned too by Admiral Sakazuki. A manga only scene that in the anime was replaced by Akainu burning only his beard. His grave is next to Ace's, and it was visited by Sabo, who left there a bottle of sake, 3 cups and the newspaper with the reunion of the Straw Hats as a message to Ace that Luffy was fine. At Universal Studios of Japan, located in Osaka, there is a grave monument about Ace and Whitebeard. His epitaph says, Edward Newgate, captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. Here lies a great pirate and father, liberated from the exhausting role and labor, who captained Moby Dick in the spectacular era of pirates. Whitebeard ranked 28th in the last popularity poll, and this is his Denden Mushi. Whitebeard is inspired by Benkei, a legendary Japanese warrior who had superhuman strength, 5 times the size of a normal human, wielded a naginata and also died in a standing position. Also, Oda stated that he was modeled after the barkeeper of a pub he used to visit. His name comes from the real-life pirate Blackbeard, also known as Edward Teats, and from the Newgate prison, which was a notorious prison in London during the golden age of piracy. His voice actor was Kinryo Arimoto, who died on 2019. Newgate was proud of his long blonde hair, but on his first appearance we saw him with black bandana, bald, attached with medical support and a lot of nurses around. So there's a rumor about him having cancer. On his first appearance he is undergoing chemotherapy. Edward Newgate was a great pirate who fought against everyone till the end and never had a scratch on his back. He fought with the Pirate King countless times and their battles shook the world. He was the strongest man in the world, but he didn't care about treasure but about family. One of the greatest characters we've seen in One Piece. And that's it for today guys, hope you liked the video, and if you do, subscribe to my channel for more analysis videos. Comment down below the next character you want to see. Until next time.
俺だっておめえ心臓一つの人間一人悪魔だの怪物だのと言われよう家族ワンピースは実在する